Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19, and welcome back to Geiselsberg with Seasons. Man, I'll tell you, this sim farm life, right? I couldn't imagine how stressful it is to be a real farmer. Because even, you know what I'm saying? Even this sim farming, it'll get you. It's the first day of spring. Here's something funny. It snowed all during the winter, and I kept thinking, man, I want to do a snow episode. It's getting to be cold where I am. It's snowing a little bit. I'm in the southern part of the United States. It's snowing a little bit in some of the northern parts of the United States. But it's getting to be early winter, late fall, early winter. And I really wanted to do a snow episode. It snowed all winter in game as I was trying to speed through. It melted the last day of winter. And I thought, well, there you go. We'll just move on to spring. First day of spring, it snows again. So we get to plow a little snow, something I have truly never done in Farm Sim. And we're going to use the Syntrac to do it. We leased this. We'll tell you about money. I'll tell you about money. We'll talk about money. I'll tell you about money as we get going here. It's a Monday. We'll figure it out. So, first things first. Look at the finances. Still carrying 750,000 euro on the loan. Still running a significant deficit. Still burning through money. But I think we're going to be okay. I do. When we go back to the map, something very interesting. Let me zoom out here. When we turn the grass on, right? Last year, this is the beginning of our third season. Last year, first day of spring, all our grass was purple, indicating it was harvested. First day of this spring, all our grass is green, indicating that it is still growing. Now, I don't know if that's because it's been in for a couple seasons. I don't know if we had a mild winter. I know in real life, sometimes snow can protect crops, right? It keeps them warmer and they don't get the hard frost every night because the snow is acting like a blanket. I don't know. But I think what this means is we can get 2 full cuts, third growth stage. Also, I was getting ready to weed on the last day of winter. I thought we could weed on the first day of spring. All our weeds went away. We no longer have weeds. So that's a good thing because the grass is in, as you saw, I believe, second growth stage. And I think you can only weed when it's in first growth stage. But it is triple fertilized. So it is possible that we can get 2 full second growth stage triple fertilized cuts from our grass this year. And then down south, our triticale is growing. But when I looked at the seasons menu, and this is something I'm going to need to learn to do. When I looked at the seasons menu, triticale is not, we can't harvest it till midsummer, late summer. And for some reason I was thinking, I guess I had kind of a crossover between an arable crop and a cover crop. For some reason I was thinking we're planting it in the fall, we'll be harvesting it late spring and we can get another crop in. No, not so. Not so. But I think grass is where we're at. What else is going on? Our sheep will be making wool momentarily because it is spring. They will also be making sheep, and we can sell those. We sold them last year. I think we got about 40,000 for the animals that we sold, and we also no, we didn't sell any wool yet. We've just been banking wool. Okay, so I think that brings everything up to speed. Now we need to how do we want to do this? Let us close your eyes for a minute, because I don't feel like driving all the way back over there. Close your eyes. I'm serious. All right. Do that. We got a little overlap on our key combos. So it goes. So we do that, and we're going to do one of, if I can find it, one of those. $2,000. Oh, my goodness. And this is, what's funny is this is all for like demonstration purposes. I could just wait a day and the snow would melt on its own. And then let me reset store delivery. I have really been, I have to say, taking advantage of store delivery. It's been, since I started playing this game, it has been one of my, not quite a pet peeve, not quite a grievance, but it can be a little tedious to drive things back and forth from the store. And so that store delivery mod, I really have been enjoying that. It is cheating. I won't deny it, but sometimes. It's weird for me to see where different people draw the line as far as what is cheating. Let's see, we want to open the cover like so. Beautiful. It's interesting to see the different places that people draw the line as far as what is cheating and what is not. And I think that is awesome. I really, really do, because this game is so interpretive and there's so many different ways you can play it and so many different ways you can have fun playing it. I really do like that. You know, that what is cheating to one person is just how you play to another person, and then some other activity, right? That is exactly 180 degrees reversed. So I like it. I do. Oh my goodness. He was hiding back there. You know why? Because we just parked this thing up and it was probably warm. I'm not even kidding. Now what is that sheep doing on the other side of the little barricade? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that is a thing. Animals, I obviously I don't spend a lot of time on farms, but I do know animals, they will look for anything warm and kind of cozy up to it. And really, can you blame them? Can you blame them? So we'll get this in there. I don't know how far this road salt will go, and I think what I want to do is, how do we want to do this? Because I want to plow a little bit, and I also want to grit a little bit. So let's see. I don't know. We'll just play it by ear. Like I said, none of this, I mean, all of this rental cost us 10 grand, 12 grand, and we truly could have just waited a single day and everything would have melted on its own. So this is the part of Farm Sim that I have to remind myself to have fun. You know, I do like the realism, but it's so important to have fun. It's a game, you know. Let's enjoy ourselves. Right, so we'll get this in there. That is, that's a really big hopper, which is really concerning me. Because even with our flow turned down, we are using the variable spray rate mod, which also applies to pellet as well. And I guess road salt is sort of a pellet in that category. Right, so turn this off. We'll set the brake. But as big as that tank is, I suppose it could be that big because you might be gritting long, you know what I mean? Long sections of road. I don't know. Yeah, it's less than a third full. Okay, so we will turn this off. And let's get turned around here. And I suppose the first thing we'll do is, let's do the road to the farm. Yeah, and let's see how this all works. Go out to the highway, we'll turn around, and we will grit the road to the farm. And then once we get back here, we can turn off the gritter and activate the plow and see how that all works. And I guess we'll, I mean, does this pick it up? It's not really a bucket. Does it scrape it? Does it, I don't know. I suppose we'll find out. Seasons, man. It is such an awesome mod. It really, really is. Feel very fortunate to have it. The game is fun without seasons. You know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. The game is fun without seasons. That's why we were playing it before seasons. But with seasons, man, it's just next level. It really is. However, I do absolutely understand why some people have no interest in seasons. And I don't think Giants, even if they ever do have seasons as part of the game, or if they do a big kind of a reboot for FS 2021, and at some point they'll have to go to a new engine and really take the game to the next level. Carefully here. Can't remember if I have traffic turned on or off. Looking up and down the highway, I think it's safe to say we have it turned off. But we will carefully make our turn nonetheless. Now, something else. I did a review of this mod, and the video did really, really well. Very happy about that. However, I left out something super, super important, and I'll need this for that. Set the brake. If we, where is it? We want to go here, and is it unfold tractor? No, that's something else. That is, make it squat down. My goodness. This thing is so complicated. Fold tractor. No. Unfold tractor. It's not that. It's not that. Is it open cover? No, that's what makes it squat down so you can put the implements on it. Okay. Bear with me here for just a minute while I sort this out. So it has to be unfold tractor. Essentially, there's a way to turn these controls on here. And I want to, is it here? Open cover. There's a way to turn these on, these panels, and then you can adjust your width and a bunch of other things. And this sprayer, I believe, is made by the same mod maker, right? By the person who makes the original Syntrac. So, I don't know. Right, we're going to, I just saw increase spray rate, decrease spray rate. But that's for something else. You know what? Let's just get to it. First need to unfold it. Okay. Thought it was unfolded. And then we go. All right. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter anyway. All right. So let's fold this back up. Okay. The video is going south in a hurry. It is. I'm trying to think what land we own enough of. I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll kind of grit down the passage on the farm that we own. Well, that's unfortunate. You would think that this would be not necessarily a public road, but I don't know. Overlapping code, the way everything works in Farm Sim. Okay, well, that's disappointing, but living and learning. Also, really taking a beating on our frame rate right now, and I don't know if it's the Syntrac or if it is the snow mask. Right, so how about we start from here, right? What if we go right here? So we're going to unfold the salt sprayer. Now, what if we go in here now? Ah, there's our panel. That's what I was looking for. Okay, now, okay. I believe this, or is it this one? There we go. Okay, so I'm on a gamepad, so if I hold my right button, my right shoulder button, and I use the right stick, I can take the width down to, it's pretty narrow. I'm going to say 4 meters is about the width that we want. How wide is a passage? Oh, 12 feet. Close enough. Man, if I don't own this one and it still won't let me spread. All right, turn on salt sprayer. There we go. There we go. And we'll just very slowly and carefully drive up here. Oh, beautiful. That's what I was hoping for. Fantastic. And I'm glad about the variable width because I really didn't want to be spraying salt. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm sure on a farm that this would be some type of non-toxic, you know, some type of non-toxic de-icer or grit or what have you that we could get into the fields and not have to worry about it killing the crops. So yeah, we'll say that this is some type of eco-friendly, non-toxic, animal-safe de-icer. Beautiful. Okay, so that worked out. That's what I was hoping for. Now, I will go back here and fold this. And then do we unfold? It says unfold trailer. Hang on, let's zoom in here and see what our plow does. This is giving me commands for the salt spreader. I think we just want to lower this thing. Oh my goodness. So it's like a snow blower. Okay. Beautiful. I'm really learning a lot today. Here we go. So, interesting. This thing is almost like kind of a snow eater. You know what I mean? We got a little artistic license here. We got a little suspension of disbelief. It's, oh, no. We're getting a pile there. Did I hit something? Ah, Clipping through the building. Are we? We're caught on the edge of the pavement. Okay. So if I go here and lift this just a little bit, lift it just a little bit. Can we get on top of that? Yeah, we can. Beautiful. Now it is growing this pile, so we want to go back here again and then lower. There we go. So it is growing this pile. At some point, is this pile going to be so big that we can no longer continue moving it forward? I mean, if we can make it to the fence, at that point we can huck it into the bushes and we'll be good to go. Oh, this is super cool. I'm glad this worked out. I really am. So, get this right up here. Beautiful. Right through the fence. So then we're going to go here, lift that. Let's do another row. How are we doing on time? 16 minutes. We're okay. Oh, this is fantastic. This is a lot more fun than I thought it would be. I have never, in all the time that we've had access to snow in Farm Sim, I have never done this because I thought it was silly, but it's actually kind of fun. Right. Put her in gear. And let's roll forward and do this again. And I believe this is using the same dynamics from silage or from chaff, I guess. After you get it in the clamp, then we'll need to lift right here. So we go here, lift like so, and then lower it again. Beautiful. And much like plowing snow in real life, looks like it takes a little doing. Now, I'm curious about something. Can we pivot this thing left and right? I don't know if we can or not. So let's back that up. Make sure we have the right thing selected. No. No, not that I see. Maybe. Oh my goodness. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so what I would like to do is continue to move the snow in one direction. Oh, fantastic. So now we lift. We're going to back up. Back up, I said. So we're going to go back here, and no, we actually want to go the other way. I just started on the wrong side. So yeah, let's do this. So we'll go here, and, sir, there we go. Or do we? Yeah. So if we do this, yep, that's kind of what I want. So if we do this, we're moving it all. Don't hit the snowman. Back this up just a little bit. Lift. Lift a little bit more. It's as high as it'll go. We're still not quite clearing it. What if we do that? What are we? We're hitting something. Are we hitting the snowman? Possibly. And then we lower. Yeah. Okay. So if we do this, no. If we do this, and then there we go. So the problem is there are controls for, it's not a problem, I shouldn't say it that way. What I'm figuring out is there are controls for the actual attachment on the front of the Syntrac that you then put the implement on, and then there are controls for the implement itself. So just learning my P's and Q's here. All right, so then we back this up. All right, lower, forward. Right through here. And the other thing I don't want to do is, God, I don't want to clip through the wall too many more times. So we go right here, clear that, lower again, and then like this. The other thing I don't want to do is make a pile of snow in front of the doors so tall that we can't get anything in and out. So take that right there. Right. Lift that. I'm going to back up one more time. I'm going to straighten it out. And then this last pile, ideally, I don't want it to go to the left or the right. I just want to move it straight forward into the fence. And I don't know if... There we go. I don't know if... Yeah, it's about straight. If there's a volume of snow that is too big to be on the front of the plow. Does that make sense? I'm trying to keep it all centered there. No, it's going to fall off to the sides. That's okay. That's okay. I'll have to come back in off camera and mess with that a little bit more. Or just wait till tomorrow, till it melts. But man, this is really cool. So the Syntrac does come with the gritter that's on there is made by, like I said, the developer of the Syntrac, the modder that makes the Syntrac, makes that gritter as well. And then the plow is part of the Hauer snow package, which I believe is on the Mod Hub. Oh man, this is way more fun than I thought. Let me do one more pass. Where are we at on time? 21 minutes. Yeah, we'll do one more pass. Plowing snow, man. What a world. What a world. Never would have thought. Right there. Lift it up just a little bit to clear that lip. Back down. Beautiful. Yeah, initially I thought the animation on there was the same as... there are some implements you can get for cleaning up floor food, and it's basically like a giant vacuum cleaner, and the floor food just disappears, right? And then you can empty it if you want, or I think some of them, there's a function where it essentially makes whatever floor food is in the implement just go away. It just disappears. And so initially I thought it was the same kind of deal, but it's actually generating and moving a pile of snow up in front of the blade. That is very cool. Right. I think that's a good start. Yeah. And then we need to do these little areas to the left and the right. Yeah. That's fantastic. I'm very pleased with how this all worked out. Love it. So let's get this turned around in the sun here. Take a picture by the snowman, and we'll call it. There you go. Back that up like so. Put it in gear, set the brake, hop out here, turn that off. And there you have it. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Farming Simulator 19. This is Geiselsberg with Seasons. We'll see you next time. Take care now.